little bit of a break. Got some little bit of prepping stuff I want to do. Not really prepping, but just putzing around the kitchen. So grab a cup of afternoon coffee or tea and join me. Hey, Scotty, how are you? Please don't say the word prepping. Why not? You burnt out? Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, Katie, how you doing, honey? I'm so sorry you had another loss. My condolences and prayers for you and your family. Yes, I'm just going to be putzing around the kitchen, so if you guys don't mind. I hate this shirt. This shirt makes me look like fat, and I'm really not. I don't know what it is. Too baggy, maybe? Too worn out? I have a couple of things that I like to wear around the house, just for around the house, so that if they get dirty, stained, or whatever, I don't care. Anyway. So, yeah, I did some cooking videos on my other channel. On my easy everyday recipes with Mimi, and I just got done. So now I'm going to kind of clean up the mess. So I can start another mess. I really do hate emptying the dishwasher, but you know what? Everything's going in there today. It's just one of those days. Oh, it's freezing. It's rainy. It's like it was literally pouring cats and dogs today. Now I know if Leo hears that, he's going to start singing that Trump song. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. It's raining the dogs. It's raining the cats. Hang on, I'm just going to wash a pan. Hang on, guys. I'm going to do stuff while I sit here and chat with everyone. What's everyone been up to today? What I'm doing today for dinner. Hey, Janelle, how are you? What I'm doing today for dinner is different. I haven't done this in a while. Hang on. I hate trying to get that first piece of paper towel off a new roll. But I took out everything that I freeze in the freezer and like leftovers and stuff. And I'm just doing different things with it. Hey, Jason, how are you? Oh, thank you, Katie. So I have a little bit of Alfredo sauce that I'm going to add a little bit of fettuccine. It's not a lot, probably enough for one person. It depends. I was going to put some frozen peas in it, but I have asparagus that I roasted the other day. So I am going to cut this up, and that's going to go in. And I know someone that's going to love this. So that's going to go in the fettuccine. And then I just have some cooked Brussels sprouts. I'll just heat them up. We can eat them on the side. It's not a big deal. So I'm just going to chop this up so that it's, easier to maneuver. It's going going to be really good, you know. I just like to keep little things because then nights like this, you know, my mother used to call it leftover. We're going to have a leftover night. And instead of leftovers, I always, when my granddaughters were little and they were here, we used to call it a buffet. Mimi's having a buffet tonight, and I would put everything on the table, and they could get what they wanted. But look, I mean, this is perfectly good asparagus. This was fresh asparagus that I cooked myself. So, see? Hey, Echo, how are you? So this is going to go in with the Alfredo sauce. And I think I'm just going to heat up the Brussels sprouts on the side. And then I have one more thing I'm doing. I think you guys are going to find this very interesting. Hang on a second. So in the freezer, I had a bucket, like a big plastic container with no cover. And I had things that I froze in there, and they were small, and I didn't want them to get lost, so I threw them in this little container. So I went through it today, and I was like, what is in this container? I found bell pepper tops for my garden peppers. I found a cooked hamburger. Then I know I had some onions in a little bit of an onion that had to be used up. So the hamburger, I'm going to break it up, and I'm going to fry it with the onions and the peppers, and I'm going to put cheese on it, and we're going to have a little bit of everything, and this is going to be like a Philly burger. So we're going to have Philly burger. We're going to have fettuccine Alfredo with asparagus. What else is over there? I have Brussels sprouts. And then if we want something extra, I have soup. So that's what we're going to be doing for dinner tonight. Yeah, it's going to work out really well. So there's not a whole lot to do in the kitchen, but that is what I'm doing. So I'm wondering if I could maneuver this camera and take it over to the stove so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's see. If it doesn't work out, I'll have to put this back. Okay, how's that? Too bright? No, gotta put it on this side. How's that? Okay, great. So now I'm gonna cook while we chat. So it looks like probably 3 adults today. I don't know what everyone's schedule is, so everything's just gonna be ready whenever they want it. Now I could. Hang on, I'm gonna wash these. I really could, if I wanted to, leave that burger whole, but why should just one person enjoy it, right? So I'm going to break it up. First, I'm going to cook the onions and the peppers because they're going to take a little bit of time because I like them soft. It's just a little something that I thought, you know, would be something different on the side, and it's helping to free up some space. I call it, that's my good real estate in that freezer in my kitchen, you know, so. But this is why I like doing this, because it helps. When you want to, sometimes you just want a variety, or you don't know what you want, you know. Oh, thank you, Echo. I try. I try. But the idea is to use it up, so why should I put peas in with the Alfredo if I already have asparagus, which she loves? So I'm going to break up the burger while these are cooking. I'll just do it over here, guys. Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about these burgers. I'm going to tell you why. Now I know why I froze them. They were pre-made in the grocery store, not in a box. They were in a regular, like where you buy your meat, you know, and they were seasoned, but they were very tough. They were like thick. So now I know why I froze them. Because I didn't want to throw them out, and I figured I'd do something with them down the road. So this is what I'm going to do. We could have a little bit of this with some Alfredo. We can have some Brussels sprouts. Someone can have soup if they want. You know, just kind of heat up what you want, when you want. See what I mean? It's tough. It's like my shoulders are killing me. This is why I like to make my own burgers. They come so soft when I make them. So yeah, if you haven't been over to my other channel, do not unsubscribe to this channel. This is my main channel. I have a secondary channel, which is nothing but cooking. It's recipes. It's a recipe channel. So, and it's called Everyday Recipes with Mimi. So I'm starting out slow. Today we made eggs different ways because there's a lot of people that don't know how to make them. So if you want to go over there and show your support, I'd appreciate it. You don't have to, but whatever you do, do not unsubscribe from this channel. You guys. I need you. I need you. All right, I'm going to try to mash this up a little bit more, but I've never seen such a tough hamburger like that before. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, Northern Woman, thank you so much. Your chicken pot pie last night, oh my God. I was laying in bed watching your video, and I'm like, oh God, I want chicken pot pie now. But it looked really, really good. I don't want these to burn. I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of water. Just a little, instead of adding more butter. And lower the flame a little. Yes, we're going to have Philly burger. Sounds good, huh? This is going to be really good, guys. Wow. Hey, Mimi's a genius. And as this gets warmer, I'm just going to be able to, see? This is really good. I'm going to be able to break it up now. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but I don't know what kind of meat they made these with. I know it's beef, but I mean, I don't know what they were. They were just tough. I didn't care for them as a burger. But just going to let this all come together. Plus, I wanted to clean out the freezer because all my containers are in there. I need my containers. So, yeah, I know someone who's going to absolutely love this. It's like, it was the perfect amount of everything that needs to be used. Had a little bit of pepper, a little tiny bit of onion, and there you go. I'm just going to add salt and pepper. I don't use a whole lot of seasoning unless it's something really special. You don't need a whole lot. If you know what you're doing, salt and pepper is really all you need. Onion and garlic, and that's it. Unless the recipe calls for something, you know. Okay, so this basically came together. I'm just going to shut that off. Hang on, guys. Wanted to find just the right size dish to put it in. Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm going to put some cheese on it, and I'm sure that we will add more on our plate. I got so much shredded cheese that needs to be used up. I was going to make mac and cheese, but not if I have all these leftovers, you know. That'll be another dinner for one night next week with something else. Maybe like chicken cutlets or something I'll make. I don't know. All right. That's going to be delicious. The dishwasher is going to get a workout today. All right, so this is going to cool. That's part of the smorgasbord. That's going to be for the Alfredo. I'm going to try to load this dishwasher as I go along. That's one thing my mom taught me, is to clean up as you go, so you don't have a whole bunch of stuff to do later. So hang on, guys, I'm coming. I'm coming. Brussels sprouts can be reheated. This was easy. Yeah, that's the amount of Alfredo sauce that I have. That'll be good. And the soup is not even really thawed, but I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and we can just chisel out what we want to heat up. And if no one wants it and it's still frozen, it'll be good. So I don't have to worry about it for a day or so. I have cranberries here. I'm going to be making some cranberry sauce. I have a lot of jars of it already canned up from like last year or the year before, but I've had this bag in the freezer, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to use it. Use it and get some space back. It's going to be very interesting. All right. One more thing to do, guys. Hang on. The scrambled egg that I used for my video, I'm not going to waste it. If I had done the video in the morning, if I did the video in the morning, I would have eaten it, but I did it in the afternoon, so I'm just going to put it in a container, and you know what? Tomorrow morning, scrambled egg is all ready. So that's done. Yeah, I just want to use up stuff, you know? Why waste everything? And you know, it gets boring too, making the same thing over and over. Hey, Sandra. Hi, Shintai. It gets boring making things over. This way I have like a little variety, right? I'm going to take you guys back over here because I want my coffee. This is my afternoon coffee, so. How is everyone? What is Mimi cooking? Okay, Mimi, I did a few things. I pulled out some leftover things that I had in the freezer, and I reassigned them and turned them into different things. So I had a cooked hamburger, and I had some bell peppers from my garden, not a lot. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, let me make this into something different. So I sauteed some onion and some peppers. And then I broke up the hamburger and I added it to it. And I added some cheese, and we got a little side dish of Philly burger. I have also some Alfredo sauce left over. So I'm going to cook some fettuccine, and I'm going to add leftover asparagus to it. So yeah, we're going along. There's leftover Brussels sprouts, and there's chicken soup. That's already been made. All you got to do is heat and eat if they want. So it's going to be a heat and eat kind of night. So that's what I'm doing. So it's just pouring out today. It's so rainy and raw. Like my hands are like ice. But it's not so cold that you want the heat on either. I can't explain it. I mean, I think it's like 50 out. I'm not putting the heat on for that. If I get cold, I'll light the oven. If I get really cold, I'll light the fireplace. Like, I don't really care. I like my fireplace. Hey, I have 14 of you in the house. I only have 5 thumbs up. Can I get a few more? Can you guys hit the thumbs up if you're in here? I appreciate it. And let's leave some comments. So did you guys ever do anything like this with food that's in your freezer and little bits and pieces? Did you ever do anything like that? Or am I the only one? I think it's actually interesting, and it helps you get creative. You get to see what you would have, what you can create, and then if you want to do it the next time, now you know what to do. I'm like, oh, okay, I know what I'm going to do with this. It just makes it a little more fun. Hi, Rick. How are you? Welcome to my channel. As you come in, please hit the thumbs up if you would be so kind. Yeah, it's not a cup and saucer kind of day for my coffee, even this morning. No, I got my mug. I got this. This is like a soup mug. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up, Rick. I appreciate it. So what is everyone doing today? I pulled from my bucket yesterday, my self-care bucket list. So I'm going to be doing a video on that later. And if you missed it yesterday, well, then just stay tuned. From the next video I do will be bucket list. And it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. But I'm not going to tell you what it is again. I'm trying to think of what else I can do with stuff that I have in the fridge, in the freezer. I know I should get some carrots prepared to can. They're not the ones that were recalled. So much for organic, right? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, I have to do some carrots, and I'm going to be making some Armenian pickled things, so. I think I need to make more salsa too. You know, when you entertain more in the winter, open a jar of salsa and some chips, and you know, or even if it's just us here and we're playing cards or something on a Friday night, you know, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Hey, I don't know. Is there something wrong with the sound on my video? Could you guys hit number 1 if you can hear me? Because I really can't tell. No one's commented. So I don't, that happened once before. And I had to fix the video. So I don't know what's going on. You can hear me? Okay. All right. Can anyone else hear me? Press number 1 if you can. Thank you, Rick, for that. And the noise you hear in the background, the water, that is my aero garden. Growing some greens. You hear me echo? Okay. I just want to make sure everyone can hear me because I know that happens another time too. I moved the phone and then the sound went off. I like muted. So. I'm going to be up late tonight. What time is it now? 2:30 and I'm having coffee. I used to be able to have coffee 9, 10 o'clock at night and go right to sleep. Not anymore. Oh, you did? Did you do a video on it, or can you post pictures or something? Too bad you can't post pictures on the lives. Wouldn't that be cool? Was it a special kind of yarn? I haven't crocheted in so long. I wanted to sew today, so I might do that tonight. Pretty soon it's time to decorate outside for Christmas. I want to do it before Thanksgiving. And then I have to go through everything. See what I have, see what we're using, what we're not going to use. Well, guys, you know I keep my lives at 30 minutes, and I appreciate you guys joining me for coffee and just a chat. But now I have some other things I need to do for YouTube and for real life, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Stay blessed, and I'll catch you on my next one, okay?